What's going on, YouTube? Got a fun one for everybody today. Well, it's going to be fun for me too. Probably be a long video. Got a lot to go over today. I'm not going to take too long. I'm going to try to move along. But today I wanted to share with everybody what I'm going to call is my poured YouTube community stack. I say poured because that's what I'm going to be sharing today. And community is going to be most of the people on YouTube that we talk back and forth with, and you know, speak with the community and things like that. There will be some things that I won't have in my my video today, like my Mutiny Medals or Jaeger's Poured Silver, things like that. My Salivate Metal rounds, you know, definitely support Salivate Metal. My Silver Slacker, all that type of stuff. Those are going to be in a separate video, but today I'm just going to focus on poured community silver, and there's lots of it out there. There's a lot of good people making cool stuff, and I've been picking up stuff over the years and have a nice little treasure chest of my poured community stuff. So I hope you guys will enjoy this, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and just had to get the time, get it all together, and get it all laid out. I hadn't had any idea, honestly, about how much I had. But now that I have it all out, I'm pretty happy with what I've accumulated so far. And what you're looking at first, I might as well talk about the piece that you're staring at right now. That is the first Metals Mafia bar ever poured. That was a lost wax piece from the Bear, and you know, I've purchased a lot of things from the Bear over the years, but we're not going to start right there, or only right there. I'm going to stand up, and I'm trying not to make this camera shake too much. It's going to take a little while for me to get through this. Sorry about that, but I'm going to give you a really quick overview just to have an idea about what we're going to be going over. Okay? So right there, kind of giving you a quick overview. And I'm going to go ahead and start over here with my very first piece of community poured silver. This I picked up in 2015. I had been stacking for a while. I stacked for a while before I picked up poured silver. And there were some people out there making some cool things, and I started getting into it. This comes from Colonel 1949, number 13 there. You can see the arrowhead, about 2.5 ounces, I believe this piece is. That was my first community poured silver piece. And that one's very cool, and I like it very much. And we might as well stick with the Colonel. Here is a 5-ounce skull poured by the Colonel, and a couple of one-eyed Pete's that he made for me, number 13. So it's just some cool pirate rounds that he made for me back a while back, and this one's a little bit newer one that I got from him, but it's still been a little bit since I got some stuff from the Colonel. But you know, there's always going to be tons of stuff out there that we want, but you know, I do enjoy the 3D silver. I do enjoy the silver art, but obviously that's not the only thing I stack, and I try to pick up what I can when I can, right? So up here, we will go up to a 100-gram custom piece that Mr. Zeke made for me. There you go. Here we have a pretty darn cool A.G. Ender wood pour of the state of Michigan, the state that I'm from. Very neat, very cool piece that he made for me. We'll move on down here. I'm sure most all of you are familiar with Bunker Bullion, Hi-Ho Silver. Got a cool looking Kit Kat there with some side stamp. Very cool. I think it's a Bunker Baby Bar, 3 1/4, and a nice solid 8. And I will say I've had these pieces for a long time, and a lot of these pieces, you know, they've been bumping around in my stack. So you know, please forgive me, any of you guys that have made these pieces if they're fingered up a little bit, you know. But you know, that's the part of poured silver, is being able to touch them and have some fun. This was a contest win that I got from Dean Tomoko. Dean Lorman from Tomoko's Enterprise. Very cool little cube. And right here is a piece I got from our community-owned Silver Diva. She got into pouring and making molds. Pretty cool little bar there. Up here we have a piece from Riley's Family Bullion. They got some pretty cool stamps, pretty cool things. A little 2-ounce piece there. And now we're going to start getting into some Bear pours. And I'm going to start with the first package I got from the Bear. And, you know, I just sent him some silver, asked him to make me some stuff, and it just kind of went on from there. This is an alien egg. I don't think he's ever made another one of these, but it was a pretty cool little piece. We got He-Man's axe. Very, very cool indeed. We have this, like, pieces of 8 that he made. Nice, cool, poured 2-ounce piece. And we also have a Jason mask. Very, very cool, 4.5 ounces there. And I don't want to spend too much time on every single piece because it would be way too long. But here you can see awesome Groot, Castle Grayskull. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. He did this one in Lost Wax. Very, very cool. Here you see Skeletor. Still one of my favorite pieces from the bear. This awesome sword with a lot of detail in the hilt and the handle. Very, very cool. Got a beast axe here. Bear does some awesome work, guys. Very, very neat. We'll move on down through here. I'll try not to move the camera too fast. He does a really cool looking dragon. Very nice looking skull. There's a lot of skulls out. This one has some really deep eye sockets. Just a cool shape to it. We got a submachine gun, machine gun. Pretty cool, like Rambo knife, multi-finished and colored on there. This big old nasty looking axe, which is a pretty sweet piece. I already shared with you the first Metals Mafia pour. Then we had this custom Metals Mafia square that he made for me. That was 100 grams. It's an extremely beautiful piece. Absolutely love it. This one I call the ET bar. You'll see this one, and this one I've had for a while. It's kind of marked up, but you'll see this one on Bear's intro. Very cool looking Kit Kat here with some beautiful pour lines that he made for me a while back. A big old pirate round. Very, very cool. 6 troy ounces on that one. This big old gnarly looking sword. Very, very cool. We got the big beef axe. The beef cutter axe. This thing's massive. Very, very cool. Down here we got some just different pieces. Like a little cap with a cool finish, a little blackened bear bar, full sand cast hexagon from the bear. These are pretty nice. These are really clean and sharp. And how could we forget the epic 1 kilo wood long bar from the bear. If you haven't seen the video with this being made, do yourself a favor and go check out the video on Bear's channel. It's titled like Supplements Kilo or something like that. It's one of the coolest poured silver videos I've seen. Lots of flames and explosions on that one. And then we're going to get into some of his newer stuff. The really cool vault bars he's coming out with. I got all different sizes. Vault Cat, some rounds, Rolos, stacking them up. Absolutely beautiful. Got some, you know, got a stack of regular vault bars there. I collect 10-ounce bars, so I had to have one of those. Got a half brick, big old chunky pieces, and the full brick here, the 22.2. That's just a massive hunk of metal. Absolutely love that. And so that right there, I'll break it up just a little bit. That's my bear collection and some other ones. I don't want to forget my awesome slide from CCT and the silver snake from Christopher Sanchez. Now, of course, you're going to see a lot of these pieces in better detail on my channel, so if there's some stuff that I go over kind of quickly, you'll be able to see them. Up here, we're going to have some awesome figurines made by Vulcan 5678 and Mrs. V. Here we have a beautiful logo bar, one of the nicest finished logo bars I've seen out there. Very, very cool for Vulcan 5678. A beautiful water bead heart with a dagger through it. The nicest arrowhead that I've seen. This thing's sharp. Lots of detail that came, I think, from an actual obsidian arrowhead. Here we got a Vulcan long bar, one of his earlier ones, number 7. That was made in oak. Beautiful turtle piece here for Mrs. V. These things are really, really cool in hand. They're beautiful. She puts a wonderful finish. This was a 100-gram tax bar, the Taxman bar Vulcan made for me back in 2017. I got the Silver Saver bar there, which was gifted to me from Silver Saver, made by Mrs. Fee, the beautiful Jaguar, the original Vulcan's axe. I got a Purple Heart long bar from Vulcan, 5678. Absolutely love those long bars. Of course, I got Vessel's channel bar here. Silver Vessel, one of my good buddies. Number 13 I got from him, and some other pieces. This is one of Vessel's very first pours. 2 ounces, just has the SV on there before he even had stamps. Cherish that one in my collection. This was a 2-ounce beautiful gift from Vessel. Silver Vessel. This was a really cool rough and blackened 100-gram bar that Silver Vessel made for me. Another one of my real good buddies, Stacking AG47, made this big old massive deer belt buckle for me. Yep, 13 ounces on that one. Absolutely beautiful piece. And of course, every stack has to have some of the building blocks of wealth. And I was lucky enough, I think this is it here, when he first started making them. I think there's only 6 of these in existence of this first initial size and shape. Then he switched them up, and they're a little bit different now. But very, very beautiful. Does a great job with that. Here we have a Silver Saver bar, another gift from Silver Saver. Absolutely love having those pieces. Thank you, Silver Saver, in my collection. Now we're going to move over, and actually, if you bear with me, I'm going to sit down here for a second in case I'm shaking too bad. But we're going to look at some Pitbull Yin silver next. And here we have a gorgeous 20-ounce cast iron Twinkie. One of my favorite bars that Pitbull Yin makes. Very, very beautiful. Absolutely love it. We got the Pit Woo Chiang Wang that Pit made with the dragon, the little puff, the dragon that comes with it. Metals Mafia bar, 2-ounce. Pretty cool, like little animal Indian totem with the wolf and the eagle. One of the Steam Silver Golds. Cool Cobra round prototype on that one. That's beautifully done, beautifully finished. We got another Steam It bar and 5-ounce Indian bar. We got the little 4-ounce set from the Pour Party a year ago. That was stamped by Vessel, the Vulcans, and Pitbull Yin. I'll set this down for just a moment. I have this gorgeous kilo bar. Actually, I might have to pick the camera back up for that one. That one's too so big. This gorgeous kilo bar made by Pitbull Yin, and it's got the beautiful crease and absolutely stunning pour lines. Pitbull Yin does a phenomenal job with his finishes. I love the cast iron and the lines that he gets in his bars. And you get a big bar like this with the crease in it. It's very, very cool. We'll set that down. Here we have a 5-ounce skull. Some pretty cool designs on it. Here I have a slew of these hexagons made by Pitbull Yin. These are fun to play with and stack around. Most of these are the Antique Finish Metals Mafia. I do have some special pieces up here, and this piece right here was a gift from Dean Shute, Gold Bear Buddy. Thank you, buddy. I cherish that one in my stack as well. We have the Pick of Destiny from Pitbull Yin. Very, very cool. It's a 4-ounce piece, number 13. I asked Pitt for a custom 100-gram, and that's what he came up with me for me. Very, very cool. I like that as well. We got a few ounces of random buttons here, 1/2 ouncers, 1/4 ouncers, with just random stamps on it. Here's one of the coolest skulls I've ever seen. This one was done by Pitbull Yin. Did a phenomenal job antiquing and pouring this. And check out the lines on that. Isn't that sexy or what? This one's 12.5 ounces. Absolutely stunner of a piece. And down here we have, made by Pitbull Yin, we got Slacker's piece here. Got the cool dragon there. And we also have his channel bar made by Silver Mac. Very, very cool to have that in my stack as well. 3.3 ounces with a nice mirror finish on it. Next, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to stand back up. And we're going to move on to some Rick's Metalworks pieces. Here we have a cool lady piece that stands up. It's just a very good job and beautiful finish on his pieces. Here's one of my favorite pieces that I have. It's a dragon that he does. The detail on this is absolutely amazing. The finish is stunning. It's a 6.44 ounces. Wonderful, wonderful job. Rick's does amazing work. We got a beautiful AK-47. That one's kind of flat. It's kind of having a hard time picking it up, so I'm just going to give you an overview of it. Set this down so I'm not shaking so bad. But there's a beautiful Indian and a totem. We have a lion piece. We have a Colt piece, and like an Asian lion piece. We got the big old honkin' Tommy gun that he makes, which is a super, super cool piece. We got the Black Widow bar with some beautiful detailing on it. And over here, since I'm real close to it, we'll show you Silverback Stacker's Pickaxe, which is epic piece. Absolutely love it. And he threw in a little poured skull. And a lot of these pieces that I've gotten from people, they've thrown in little things like coins and such, and I keep all those in my community box as well. They're just not going to be part of the video today. But I definitely still have all that, along with all my letters and everything that I've gotten from my friends. But here we're going to move on to Scully's Corner. His absolutely beautiful, epic sniper rifle on the bipod. Still one of the nicest pieces out there, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Here we have a little family of Bigfoot, or Big Feet. This is the limited edition one that he does up here. These are very, very cool in hand. He made this mold custom and poured these for me. Really happy to have them. Down here we have a couple pieces that he's kindly thrown in with some orders, along with this cool little detailed heart that he threw in, which is really nice. Here we have a couple Desert Eagles, which are shiny and black and finish. We have a cool little multicolored shipwreck cob that Scully made. It's 38.6 grams is what that says. Another little gift that he sent me was this cool little Stormtrooper helmet. Very, very nice. And one of his matte skulls. And I know it's just a skull. I say it's just a skull. My lighting kind of sucks. But his finish on his pieces are top notch, and I know he spends a lot of time on them. And these do stand up. These are beautiful, beautiful pieces. And definitely not going to forget the TIE Fighter that I got from him recently in a trade. Absolutely freaking amazing piece. That it's just stunning. Next, we're going to move over here to a good buddy of mine, Louie. And he made me this Hunter's Cube. This 100-gram Hunter's Cube, which is a very, very cool piece. Got the arrow, got the 100 grams. I got another Louie cube here. I have his Telecaster bar, which is cool. That was part of a series that he was working on. 62 Tele, number 13. I got one of my favorite pieces. I'm going to set this down so I can give you a good look at it. I have one of these. He only made 10 of these, and these were labor of love, I'll say, for him. I know they couldn't have been easy to make, but they come in this little leather holster, and this is a cylinder out of an old Colt revolver. I got number 2 out of 10, and as you can see there, he's got little copper pieces in there to show the ends of the bullets. Very, very neat idea, and very, very cool. Here we have Louie's Ghoulies. I picked up this really cool skeleton that's standing here on the sprue. Very, very neat. Got this last Halloween from Louie. 7.28 ounces. Pretty cool piece. I like it a lot. Stands up there. Here we're going to move on to Bernie. Hot Dog Bernie. We got a cool little, he sent me some random stuff. I got a little bulldog there with a bale on it. Of course, I have a Burnchester number 13. Beautiful, beautiful rifle there that he does. And then he sent me some of these cobs, these little ancient coins. And he did a superb job on these. These are very, very nice. And I'm getting into close to 20 minutes. I don't want this to go over 20 minutes, so sorry if I went a little fast, but yet again, all of these pieces do have their own videos. Almost every single one of these have their own videos on my channel if you want a closer look. So let's go ahead and give you another little overview of this poured community stack that I've amassed over some time now. And I absolutely enjoy it. I love it. I love supporting the people out in the community. I like picking up their pieces. It's you know, everybody's been a real joy to come to know and to work with and be friends with, and you know, we all enjoy stacking this metal. And again, it's wonderful. So let me try to back up here. What you're looking at here, finally added it all up. you're looking at over a monster box worth of silver here. In community pours, there's approximately 540 ounces, which is quite a bit, in my opinion, of community silver. Again, you know, not leaving out Salivate or Slacker or any of the other stuff that I was just focused on my poured stuff. I'm going to be doing a separate video for Mutiny Metals and Jaeger's poured silver and all that down the line. But this is all poured silver, and I love it. And I'm going to ask everybody, if you made it all the way to the end here, I'm gonna ask you guys to let me see your community stacks. Bust those community stacks out. I want to see them. You know, tag me in it. Let me know. I want to see what you guys are doing out there, how you're supporting these guys, and what you're into. And let me know what you think of my community stack so far. I'm pretty proud of it. A lot of good friends in here, and I just have a really good time with it. So I appreciate each and every one of you for sticking around this long and watching my video. I appreciate all you guys that support my channel. And as you can see, I try to support you all as well. And, you know, we have a great community here, a pretty tight-knit family, and it's growing. And I really appreciate all you guys. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. And give me a comment below. I really appreciate it, guys. See you on the next.